Love is a topic that has often been discussed among philosophers throughout history. Here are some views of philosophers on love. Love is not just a feeling, it is an action. It is the decision to extend ourselves for the purpose of nurturing our own or another's spiritual growth. This quote by bell hooks suggests that love is not just a passive emotion or feeling that we experience, but rather an active decision to behave in ways that support the growth and well-being of ourselves and others. Love involves extending ourselves beyond our own interests and desires and actively nurturing the spiritual growth of others. This can include showing kindness, empathy, and compassion towards others, and making sacrifices for their benefit. The greatest happiness of life is the conviction that we are loved for ourselves, or rather, loved in spite of ourselves. This quote by Victor Hugo emphasizes the idea that being loved for who we truly are, flaws and all, is one of the greatest sources of happiness in life. It conveys the importance of feeling accepted and loved unconditionally, without having to hide or change who we are. By feeling loved in this way, we can experience true happiness and a sense of value and worthiness. Love is an untamed force. When we try to control it, it destroys us. When we try to imprison it, it enslaves us. When we try to understand it, it leaves us feeling lost and confused. This quote by Paulo Coelho highlights the idea that love is a powerful and unpredictable force that cannot be controlled or contained. Love cannot be imprisoned or enslaved, nor can it be fully understood or explained. Trying to control or understand love can be damaging and leave us feeling confused and lost. Instead, Coelho suggests that we should embrace the untamed nature of love and allow it to guide us, rather than trying to force it into a particular mold. Love recognizes no barriers. It jumps hurdles, leaps fences, penetrates walls to arrive at its destination full of hope. Maya Angelou's quote is about the power of love and how it can overcome any obstacle in its path. Love, according to Angelou, is not constrained by any physical or emotional barrier. It can jump over hurdles, leap over fences, and even penetrate walls in order to reach its desired destination. Love is described as full of hope, indicating that it is a positive force that can bring people together despite any challenges they may face. Love is not a transaction. It is not about what you can get, but what you can give. This quote by Marianne Williamson suggests that love is not a transactional exchange, where one person gives something in order to receive something in return. The focus is not on what one can get out of the relationship, but on what one can give to the other person. In this way, love is seen as a pure and unconditional act of kindness and generosity towards others, rather than a calculated exchange of goods or services. Love is an adventure, a journey, a process. It takes time, patience, and effort to grow and develop. Leo Buscaglia's quote suggests that love is not a static state, but rather a dynamic process that requires effort, patience, and time to grow and develop. Like an adventure or a journey, love is a process that involves challenges, obstacles, and unexpected twists and turns. I love you without knowing how, or when, or from where. I love you simply, without problems or pride. I love you in this way, because I don't know any other way of loving but this, in which there is no I, or you, so intimate that your hand upon my chest is my hand, so intimate that when I fall asleep, your eyes close. He emphasizes that this love is not based on a sense of individuality, where there is an I and a you, but rather an intimate connection where their hearts beat as one. The physical closeness is so profound that their hands become one, and when one person falls asleep, the other person's eyes close as well. Love does not consist in gazing at each other, but in looking outward together in the same direction. He expressed in this quote that love is not just about staring into each other's eyes or being obsessed with each other. Instead, it is about looking in the same direction together and sharing common goals and values.